tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon. The news continues as we approach 12:30 on WKYT.
It's a project that will help drivers.
Today, state and local leaders announcing a plan to help ease traffic in Jessamine County. WKYT's Hillary Thornton shows us where the construction will take place. That is our top story at 12:30. Hillary?
It is something that Governor Beshear says they have been talking about for years, and today he made a visit here to Nicholasville to say that long-awaited project that will help greatly with the town's heavy traffic is finally going to happen. The governor joined both state and local leaders at the Jessamine County Chamber of Commerce to discuss the East Bypass project and announced that construction is planned to begin this fall. The project will be done in 3 phases, with the first running 2.7 miles. It is a project that leaders say has been on hold for several years, primarily due to funding, but now they do have the green light to move forward on a stretch of a 4-lane highway that they say will help with congestion as well as improve development.
Southern section that's going to be started first, so at our southern interchange all the way to Union Mill Road. It's going to cut down time, especially here in the congestion in Main Street. We hope to see a lot less of that. When the entire project from north to south is completed, people that are going on the eastern side of our county won't have to use Main Street. They can access the eastern part of the bypass.
Now, when all 3 phases are complete, the East Bypass will span 7.4 miles, costing about $123 million. A big cost, but one that leaders say is for an even greater need. In Jessamine County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Hillary, thank you. And officials say this bypass would be a main component of the Interstate 75 connector if that project ever moves forward.
We continue to track a shooting that injured 5 people. It happened during the Dirt Bowl basketball tournament at Douglas Park last night. We've learned one of the victims is nearly 60 years old. The rest are in their 20s and 30s. One of those shot is still in critical condition at UK Hospital. Witnesses say the shooting created panic as the crowd ran for cover.
I've been so close to the 4th of July, but when I came out and I seen kids and stuff running all over the neighborhood, I knew there had to be another shooting. And it's just senseless. I don't know what can be done about it, but something has to be done about it.
Now, police tell us they think there was only one shooter. They say they don't know who that person is, and they don't have much of a description. We're learning more about the murder of an 86-year-old Rockcastle County woman. The new information came during a hearing for Tabitha Howard and Kimberly Slusher. They're accused of killing Mary Hinton during a home invasion June 2nd. Police testified today the woman hit Hinton in the head with a flat-screen TV, which is how she died. They say the pair went to the house to steal money for drugs. The case has been sent to a grand jury.
In Lexington, a car split in half after hitting a tree overnight, and the driver has survived. The crash happened just after 1 o'clock this morning near the Kroger on Shenaway Road. Police say the driver was speeding and was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. So far, no charges have been filed. We have a mostly dry day ahead of us, but you might need your umbrella, at least to be handy somewhere the next few days.
Don't put it away. WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris is here with an early check of the forecast. Micah?
Well, we're looking outside. It looks pretty good. I mean, we have a mixture of sun and clouds for all locations and no real rain shot right now. But I just can't rule it out as we go off into the rest of your afternoon. It's a very small chance. We're talking 20–30%. And that's about it. Current temperature-wise, you're stepping out the doors into this. It's not all that bad. Lower 80s for the most part. A couple of upper 70s here and there. We'll finish off the rest of the afternoon there by 90 degrees is what you're going to be experiencing roughly about 5 p.m. Now, going off into the evening, I think we kind of settled the things down. Whatever is popped up, that will slowly but surely fade away, and off into the night and into tomorrow. It's basically the same start tomorrow morning as you had this morning. Pop-up thunderstorms 12 noontime to about 2 p.m. They'll start to pop up, and then they'll get increasingly stronger as we go throughout the day. Possibility of strong severe storms tomorrow. And I'll explain who has the best chance for that and the timing on that hour by hour coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Micah, thank you. A traffic alert if you use Versailles Road. Starting at 7 o'clock tonight, the left lanes on both the eastbound and westbound side will be closed at the New Circle interchange. The traffic switch has been delayed twice because of weather. The closure will allow crews to start on the next phase of an ongoing construction project.
A special send-off this morning for 4 Central Kentuckians who are preparing to serve our country. The ceremony took place at Fort Bank on Sir Barton Way in Lexington. 2 will be attending the U.S. Naval Academy and another the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy. The 4th is headed to West Point. Congressman Andy Barr nominated each of the students. He says it's a very competitive process.
Most young people do not get a nomination, let alone an appointment. So these 4 young men who are going to the Naval Academy, to the Military Academy, and to the Merchant Marine Academy, they're the best and brightest from our area, and we are very, very proud of them.
We are, and congratulations. Upon graduating, each of the students will serve in the military for at least 5 years. The men are from Lexington, Winchester, and Richmond, and a proud day for them and their parents and certainly our country.
Congratulations.
Well, there's new data on children and severe allergic reactions.
And possible good news regarding young women and cervical health. Ebony Williams has details in this Better Living report.
A new study suggests rates of cervical lesions that could become cancerous have declined in young American women. CDC researchers don't know yet whether the drop is from the introduction of HPV vaccines or because screenings are no longer recommended for women under 21. Canadian researchers looking at severe allergic reactions in children found swift treatment with epinephrine after the initial reaction could help minimize the worst symptoms. And they're working on predictors to help hospitals pinpoint which children are at risk of dangerous delayed symptoms and which ones can go home right after an episode. And a new study suggests youngsters with the best thinking and memory skills are better liars than other children. Researchers in Britain say those kids can keep track of lots of information, allowing them to cover up lies. Those are some of the day's top medical stories. Ebony Williams, CBS News, New York.
And there's much more to come on WKYT News at 12:30. It's Mosquito Awareness Week. How can you get those pesky critters to buzz off?
We want to know, and we will hear some great music coming up from today's Wood Songs guest.